Introducing to you first, finding out the blue corner, hailing out of Iran, with a professional boxing record of 4 victories, 1 losses, and no bouts even. Please give it up for Mahdi Sarbaz. And his opponent finding out the red corner, hailing out of and proudly representing the Philippines, with a professional boxing record of 20 wins, 6 losses, and 1 bout even. Please give it up for Jimmy Paypa. And your referee in charge of the action once it begins, referee Supap Bunrab, and the 3 judges scoring ringside, Chumpon Intayot, and Judge Thanadon Yuber, and Judge Chaweng Krukke.
Okay, folks, we will move on to our second title fight for the WBC on the card. So the WBC Asia Continental Super Lightweight title, contested over 10 rounds. It's the Philippines taking on Iran. Really looking forward to this one. Jimmy Paypa taking on Mahdi Sarbaz. Sarbaz had such a great performance in his last fight, retiring Walid El Kahal. I mean, literally never seen it before, Jimmy, but just Walid getting overwhelmed by Mahdi. And
he landed a beautiful left hand down the pipe. And we've got...
I mean, Sarbaz really does pack a lot of power behind his punches. 10 rounds for Mahdi Sarbaz. He definitely does, and he's not respecting the power. So, well, not say he's not respecting, he's not afraid of the power of Mahdi.
It's like they're intimidated by one another. Just a great start to this title fight so far.
Yeah, it really is. Sarbaz already trying to find that torpedo over the left hand of his, pushing his glove out there, right there.
And there we see it. However, if your opponent, and a beautiful right hand, Jimmy Paypa down to the body, down to the head.
Yeah, Jimmy Paypa really came alive right there.
Don't complain, just give him one back, and that's exactly what Jimmy Paypa just did.
Both these two cracking each other with their own power punches, going at it with the hooks. Sarbaz landing a couple of barrages.
Quit in the ring, and Jimmy's just walking him down with a nice high guard, like Ronald Winky Wright, marching towards him and just trying to find those big openings. Like a Spartan with a shield, he's just using a big shield and getting that spear through as much.
Drive it on the front foot. When someone does it back to you and you don't know how to react to it, just how like Sarbaz is doing right now, it's difficult really. But good
shots as well.
Good right hit there from Mahdi Sarbaz. This fight is really starting to heat up in round number 2. Jimmy Paypa just pushing a furious pace with the front foot, taking the fight to Mahdi Sarbaz, and Sarbaz just trying to fire back as best he can.
Mahdi doing the right thing here as well on the back foot, while going on the back foot, waiting for Jimmy to come towards him and then cracking him with counters. Mahdi boxing really beautifully right now. Jimmy also doing what he needs to do by going for a great fight.
Yeah, that's not his style, I think. He just likes to stay in the pocket and just slug it back and forth, which is what we're about to see right now. I mean, Mahdi Sarbaz coming from the Cyrus Muay Thai gym, which is in Samupra, can come forward and have a war with his opponent.
Yeah, and like you just said, it's not his style, and that's what we kind of want to see right now as well. We want to see a fight like this. Right hand upstairs by Jimmy, but Mahdi comes back with a beautiful combination of his own.
Good step-off jab there from Sarbaz. Pivoting around, just what you wanted, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's starting to get off the line, but a great uppercut through the guard, and he finishes him nearly, but it was a low shot.
Warning by the referee to keep your punches up. Again, Sarbaz hunting for that uppercut. Jimmy, though, really trying to find his counter-punch right now on the inside, just walking Sarbaz down. There's that right hook, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, look, Paypa's doing exactly what he should be doing, which is just coming forward, but you need to come forward with a jab. You can't just expect yourself to get on the inside. Unless Mahdi gets tired, you can't just keep walking. Got to jab upstairs and downstairs, give your opponent something to worry about, but Mahdi just really coming alive now. Beautiful combinations upstairs and downstairs. Jimmy fighting back.
Straight to the body, and then hook to the head from Sarbaz.
actually clinching, he's just wrapping his opponent around the back of the head. The referee could actually take a point for this as well. You can't wrap around like he's doing. Technically, you can't grab like this at all.
30 seconds to go in the third round. Sarbaz landing his left hand. Jimmy Paypa.
It's been a great round by both of these, but Mahdi has got underneath some of the shots of Jimmy. He's countered very well, and I think Mahdi Sarbaz is just winning this fight with some great counter work, and he's also forcing the boxing a very similar style. Mahdi Sarbaz was just doing a better version of it.
But I mean, like you said, you wanted Sarbaz to pivot in that round, and we saw that. Let's see if, at least if Paypa can try and cut him off instead of just follow him the whole time. I mean, following him in straight lines, it's not a great tactic to Jimmy Paypa.
A great jab got through by Jimmy Paypa there as well, but Mahdi comes back with a combination of his own.
Yeah, let's see if Jimmy's going to target that body more. Caught here, Jimmy Paypa just slipping and ripping him to the body. But Sarbaz coming leaping in with that left hand. Again, right hand and going to the body as well on himself, Sarbaz.
Great body work by Mahdi Sarbaz. Mahdi Sarbaz, boxing where can also flirt with the rules as much as he likes. There we see it again. He pulls down on your head. He knows what he's doing. It's great stuff by both of them. But the heart of Jimmy to round 4, scheduled for 10. We're not even halfway, but a big lead hook landed by Jimmy. Mahdi swings right back as well.
Mahdi Sarbaz landing his left hands on the back foot, trying to pivot. Jimmy still hunting him down. Clock winds down now. We've got 10 seconds to go in this fourth round.
Jimmy with almost a Rocky Balboa style uppercut missing the
moment that he's up by 2 rounds on the judges' scorecards.
But as offense being thrown in, if you can get your opponent to move into your shot, it's going to land even harder and you don't have to use as much energy. With that being said, everything that these two are doing is just absolutely fantastic. But Mahdi, to me, is winning this fight with just better activity and cleaner punches.
Yeah, Mahdi again pivoting around Jimmy Sarbaz. Going to the body as well. Boxing so well, Sarbaz. This isn't the way that he likes to fight as well, Jimmy. He's really adjusted.
Yeah, I mean, we used to see middleweights box a lot like this as well. They would just duck and dive and really instance, and we're starting to see that with Mahdi Sarbaz. He's going to the body, and I think he's tearing up Jimmy here, and eventually I think he's just going to win this fight just by sheer activity, but Jimmy catches him with a big shot as well.
Yeah, Sarbaz answering back though, but Jimmy again ripping it to the body. You gotta love these right hooks to the body from Jimmy Paypa.
I love that every shot Jimmy throws, he gives it his full intention to knock his opponent out. Everything he is throwing, he gives everything to. He does not look like a man who wants to give up, but Mahdi has got to be careful as well. You can never discredit someone who is in desperation, because that's where Jimmy is going to be lethal. But Mahdi, to me, number 6, Ali.
Yeah, here we go. We're just over the halfway mark now in this title fight. If we go that far, let's see if one of these two can...
It's almost very reminiscent of when Evander Holyfield fought George Foreman as well. It was just hook after hook.
Jab there from Mahdi Sarbaz as he moves laterally around his opponent. Great footwork being demonstrated here by the Iranian. Jimmy Paypa trying to land the uppercut on the back foot, but having no success. And that left hand just sneaks through the guard of Jimmy Paypa from Mahdi Sarbaz.
Jimmy Paypa looking like more energy than the other person, but you know, Mahdi Sarbaz is also tired as well. I just think he's better at hiding how tired he is in this situation.
Jimmy Paypa going now.
So they've both got the same counter punches as well. If it was an orthodox against a southpaw of a fight like this, you'd see lots of head clashes, you'd see lots of foot tangles, and they would be smothering each other. This to me has been a very, very clean war. But this is the interesting thing here. Mahdi Sarbaz has given Jimmy every shot he possibly can. That is the mental warfare that Jimmy plays on you. He just keeps coming forward, but Mahdi now coming alive. He's got Jimmy against the ropes. He stumbles ever so slightly, and both fighters giving it everything they've got. And here we go. Mahdi just once again teeing off with hook after hook. Neither fighter want to throw a jab. They just want to throw everything they've possibly got at one another and hope one will one will fall over. For these fighters, but neither are really fighting in the clinch anymore. They're using that clinch for about 3 seconds. The referee breaks them, they get straight back into the action.
Overhand left there from Sarbaz, right hook two. That overhand.
Big shot after big shot, but still keep moving forward is absolute beautiful boxing, and it's exactly what a title fight needs to be every time. Something like this to entertain the masses. Beautiful stuff. Win or lose, there is no loser in this fight, really.
Left hand there down the middle from Mahdi Sarbaz.
And it is just a situation of who is less tired and who is landing more shots. But to me, Mahdi Sarbaz is now dominating this fight. I think...
Yeah, he really does, but we've definitely seen it happen before. And Paypa looks like he's trying to use the right hook to the body as his Hail Mary, but it just hasn't been able to phase Sarbaz too much in these later rounds.
There's still a body shot that put their fighters to the canvas. So here we go, Mahdi Sarbaz nearly finishing Jamie Paypa in that sequence just there as he
is up, trying to land one of his hooks to the body, swinging and missing with one there.
And we start to see the 1-2 being utilized by Mahdi Sarbaz. Maybe a sign that he is getting a little bit tired now, and he realizes he's got the man from Philippines, Mr. Jimmy Paypa, just coming forward, and he is not going.
He has walked through a lot, taken a lot of damage here, almost been a battering ram.
And here we are, just ducking and weaving in and out, going.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Jimmy. Jimmy Paypa just trying so hard to claw his way back into this fight on the inside, but keeps on getting close.
To see Mahdi Sarbaz doing that right now.
Yeah, 100%. Sarbaz doesn't need to win this fight desperately, Jimmy.
Yeah, very good point. I mean, Mahdi Sarbaz could jab and grab. He could jab and grab and win this fight, but that also proves something about Mahdi Sarbaz. He isn't...
Jab, well, straight left, right hook, and then grab.
Yeah, he's still putting combinations together, so it's just another version of the jab and grab. And again, Mahdi doesn't...
79 to 73.
So all three judges scoring it 79 to 73 to the blue corner, Mahdi Sarbaz. So, I mean, with that...
With the live scoring, as Ali just mentioned, 79, 73. 79 in the blue corner, 73 to the red. Jimmy has got to know this now. Jimmy cannot box Mahdi. He needs to knock the man out.
Yeah, he definitely does.
And it almost wobbled Jimmy there, but Jimmy, to me, has taken lots and lots of damage right now, and he's in a situation where he's completely down on the scorecards. His corner has got to be telling him in this round, for round number 10, he just needs to be spectacular. I mean, to even come out in the 10th round when you know you're losing this hard, you need to do something correct. Can he do it? We will find out in 2 minutes, 50 seconds.
Left hand there again from Mahdi Sarbaz. Going to the body there, slipping down to the canvas.
No, it's slippy, and that's where they start delivering their big shots as well. Going upstairs right now, trying to find an opening. Mahdi with a beautiful overhand left, and then just grabs onto Jimmy Paypa.
Yeah, I mean, you see Farshad, Mahdi Sarbaz's manager, owner of the Cyrus Gym, shouting at his fighter just to stay on the fighter. He's so ahead on the scorecards. I mean, almost running away with this win at the moment, Jimmy.
Yeah, they're used to going forward, but we're in a situation where Mahdi doesn't need to go forward.
I feel like Sarbaz still playing it so safe, controlling the fight so well with his footwork. Just look at how he's pivoting off to the right.
He's playing it safe, but not as safe as he possibly...
Being tied up in the clinch. 10 seconds to go in this 10th and final round. Swinging to the fences here is Jimmy Paypa. Sarbaz with a bit of a taunting going on. And that is the end.
And your winner, by way of unanimous decision, fighting out of